Diva, your favorite diva, and I'm back. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Let the diva know you stopped by. Make sure you subscribe if you like the vibe. If this is your first time here, welcome and welcome back, Diva Squad. So I give it 3 out of 5 stars. It knew what it was, and it delivered just that. I'm doing a trailer reaction, and here on Diva the Divas channel.
Hey y'all, what is up, you guys? What's up? It's your girl Nia, your favorite diva, and I am back to do House of the Dragon. This is the penultimate episode, and y'all, this was a good one. It was a good one. We're gonna get into some things, so let's go ahead and talk about it. I have a very nice panel that we're gonna be bringing up right now. So let me go ahead and bring up my girl, the Hammer Moochie, to the building.
Where my hammer at? What's up? How you doing?
I'm doing good. It was a race to the finish line, baby. It was a race.
You got this. You got this. I don't see nobody behind you. I don't see nobody behind you, and I ain't see nobody in front of you. You got
No, that's right. Okay. I also have Tamika from Tamika's Den. Hey, Tamika.
Hey, y'all.
Yes. I also have. Oh, Ray is gone. He was here. Okay, I got OT Lungs, y'all.
Oh, watch out now.
Watch out. What's up, OT?
Got OT in the building. What's up?
What's up?
Nothing much.
Oh, Ray said he'll be back. Okay.
I didn't know you watched this.
Oh man, I'm deep into it. Y'all about to find out.
Yeah, he Team Green. Am I wrong?
You Team Green too?
Yeah, I'm Team Green.
Oh, you know what? You went Ray.
Hey, look,
You went Ray.
Hey, listen though, it's looking shaky right now. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It's looking bad. It's looking bad.
So you might jump ship?
No, I ain't jumping ship.
You gonna stay down and loyal?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay down. I'm gonna hate it.
Okay, we're gonna get Ray when he gets back, y'all. We're missing Tiffany from the Spot Real Talk. Don't worry about it. She'll hopefully be back for our finale. We're gonna miss you, Tamika. Tiffany. Get in the comments and y'all let Tiffany know what y'all thought about the episode.
Did you send it to Miss K?
Oh no. She always working, but let me go ahead and send it to her though. Ain't nothing but a thing. But a chicken.
Dang, Torian on top of ops.
What's Torian?
Well, this was a good episode for Team Black, y'all. That's what I was saying. We are getting back into the swing of things. The tides are turning, and I'm loving it.
Y'all still behind a lot though, but y'all making a valiant effort with the dragons. So I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, look, the dragons, and we got the Riverlands. So listen, but that's Damon's. But he's Team
No, that's
Black.
yours. That's yours.
Yeah.
Y'all get credit for Damon for sure.
Yep. Okay, so Torian and OT, y'all not the same people.
No.
No, I thought OT was part of just your nickname, and that's your.
Nah, Torian's in the You gotta send it. You want me to send it to him?
Yeah, send it to Torian.
Hold on, because I got it.
Yeah, but OT.
I wish you would have told me. No, I'm glad he is. Sure, we need some women to talk about the dragon. Some women.
Yes, go ahead and send it to Torian.
All right, I got you.
Okay. He said OT the ops. Okay, let me go ahead and speak to everybody that's in the building. Oh, you know what? I didn't go live on Instagram. Hold on. Do the things. All right. We live. Okay. All right. So let's say hello to the people in the building. Torian will be up on stage very soon. Daria, hey boo. Barbara Johnson, hello.
I put it in the wrong thing.
Mahogany, thanks for coming through. I appreciate it. KIM. Okay. All right.
I put it in the wrong thing.
Get into it, y'all, because yes, it's Team Black all day over here. Okay. So, Ray's back. Gotcha. Okay, we're gonna have a big panel today. Oh, he gone again. Yeah. Now he having technical difficulties.
I added it in the wrong thing. Hold on, I'm coming.
Ray struggling like Allison was struggling in this episode. All
right, I got him.
Yes.
Allison might did the right thing. Did the right thing. Like, let me just get away from these people, man, because they done kick me out the whip. You feel me? Don't nobody want my advice. I thought it was their mother. I haven't been the best mother. You know what I mean? But wow,
right.
The kids is not messing with her.
Hey everyone.
What's up? What's up, everybody?
All right.
Okay, we got 2 team greens on the panel. Tori, you said
Team Black, yeah, OT the ops.
Okay.
All right.
All right,
Team Green, man.
Go Green.
Team
we deserve we really deserve it though. Like y'all, we ain't gonna talk about it.
Team Green was looking more like Bombing Green this week.
Right. They was taking L's for real.
Sales on both sides. It's all good.
Time no. Black been losing since the beginning of me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Y'all still losing though.
I feel like she still showed her hand too quick.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But if you was to have Aegon, right, because it could have been just like she liked to do, Vhagar liked to do the sneak attacks. I said, do I smell a little? Because Vhagar always want to get on the sneak attack, and then
Vhagar was ready.
Right,
Vhagar was ready to go. She was ready to chow down. She was ready to take on all 3 of them.
He's like,
Aemon is smart. Aemon is smart. You know, he could have let Vhagar take control. Vhagar done took control of Aemon before, so he ain't doing that no more. Like, no, Vhagar, let's go back. Let's go.
Yep. So yeah, y'all. So we got a little icebreaker. I thought this was so funny. If F those kids,
F those kids was a person. He's like, I'm getting me a dragon.
She want that dragon.
She want that wild dragon, and she might. And you know what? That'll be very interesting if she gets it, considering the fail that she had trying to get that first dragon.
Right.
And she ends up with that wild dragon. That'll be very interesting.
Yeah,
that's a game changer.
She is on a mission, y'all, for real.
Damon's daughter.
Yes, but I thought that was so funny. So
what would be dope though is if this would be dope to see Rhaena get a dragon and she's riding alongside her sister.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to see that at some point. But what I really want her to do is get Sheep Stealer. I want her to get that dragon so she can protect the heirs. Like, they're on foot. So if they get attacked, I feel like I want her to have some protection like that. So that's what I'm hoping. So hopefully she'll get it.
They closed the door so fast on them, man. Let me close this door. Look at they gone.
Exactly.
They out of here.
Yeah,
we gonna wait for her to leave anyway.
I don't like her. I don't like her.
Lady Aaron.
Yes, I do not like that hoe. Okay.
The Vale is an eerie place.
Exactly. So yeah, this is called the Red Sowing, y'all. This is the penultimate episode. I called her the Dragon Queen, but I agree with Moochie. She could have really held that on the low. Like, don't let your left hand know what your right hand do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I definitely agree with Moochie. She probably showed her hand too quick. But to me, it was like, "What's up, bro?" That's what it was looking like to me.
That's what it was. Yeah. Your punk ass turned around. You should have came. You all hard. Let's go.
Well, you heard.
Again, I'm not about to send my dragon to face all 3 dragons. Come on now.
It was crazy how this was so well played out, because you're thinking that he's going over there after getting this dragon to come back to them, but it was to lure them out, and Aemon fell for the bait. Yeah. That was one of the moments where Aemon didn't think it all the way through. But of course, naturally, in that impulsive moment, anyone probably would have did that. Right. And when we saw them pull up, let me just say, this shot right here, this is a fire shot. She's just standing there with her dragons in the background, like, yeah, we ready.
Yeah.
We got more in the background.
That was a money shot.
You just don't see him yet.
Definitely.
I'm saying
Okay.
That's where the budget went.
I'm gonna wait before I say that.
Okay, we're gonna get through it. We're gonna get through it. So since we have such a big panel, maybe does anybody have a problem with setting up the scenes? Like if I go to you, set this scene up and just try to ask some questions and
Oh no.
let us know where we're going with it. Let's start with OT. Let's start with him. OT, can you set this scene up for me?
All right, so we got Renee Miss talking to Alan right here. She's trying to figure out like what's going on, my brother. Why is you got this dragon? How did you get this dragon?
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So he and then he bowed. She's like, damn, you bowed rather quickly. So she's kind of aware, but he chose to bow down to the queen.
Very fast. So
very fast.
What this tells me, y'all tell me if y'all agree. I think that they will end up being very loyal to Team Black. Like I think that there's going to be a lot of flip flopping, but for me, some reason I feel like we can trust Adam and Alan. What do you think?
Yeah, he like notice how immediately he said that he basically pledged his allegiance to Rhaenyra immediately. Like he immediately bent that knee and said, "I pledge my allegiance to you and House Black." Like it was no question. And like his brother was saying, he said that he always sought for more. He always felt there was more out there for him than that. And when this dragon came into his life, that was it. It was like stars in alignment, and this was it. This was his sign.
Definitely.
So I don't think that. I think Alan's there for the long haul. He's not going to leave, and especially now because he wants to be closer to his dad, even though Corlys is still kind of standoffish with him a little bit.
Right.
Yeah.
True.
I disagree.
Okay.
I don't think you can trust both of the brothers. One of them is going to jump ship. That's just how it goes in this. So one of them going to be bad news, and I think it's the Dragon Rider.
You think so?
You got a point.
Yes, I do.
You got a point. It's a good theory.
Because he
ain't been acknowledged or anything. So yeah, I see where you're coming from.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. He's gonna be the one that jumps ship.
Because let me tell you the problem with this whole situation that I see all the red flags for Rhaenyra. You are giving men like power over you. Like some of these dragons are bigger than her dragon.
I know.
So it's just like now you don't even know. I feel like I thought he was humble, but he does has aspirations and ambitions.
Yeah, he ambitious. And then Sea Smoke chose him. Sea Smoke probably thought that was his brother's dragon.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That was his brother's dragon.
Okay. Well, maybe at this time, since he said he want to learn the ways of dragon riding, so maybe he bent the knee first so he can learn. He'll do a little something, but then he may be off on his way.
Yeah, I don't trust him.
And I think this is also, and I think this is also the first time from my scope of it that Alan actually finds a place where he actually feels like he can belong there. Like he doesn't feel like he's being thrusted into. He's actually having the decision. Like when Rhaenyra said, "Can you fly back to Dragonstone?" He says, "I can try." And he said it with a smile. Like he felt like elated to actually say that I can try doing that. Right. And all the other times we've seen him, he always looked depressed. He always looked sad. This is the first time we actually seen him look excited about something.
True.
Well, they both be looking sad and depressed to me.
They do, but like I'm saying, in this case, he actually looked like he was genuinely happy.
Yeah.
About something.
I guess so. Shit, a dragon, you better be
happy. You're right about that.
Anybody want to say anything about this scene before we move on?
I want to say something about how y'all said you think he might be the one that flips.
Yeah,
what if it's Corlys, y'all? Now he got two. Look, he got a son that's a dragon rider, and a son that can maintain the seas. And his wife was the queen that never was. Mm-hmm. He already has some animosity,
right?
What's your thoughts about that?
Yeah, it could be Corlys that initiate the flip, and then he'll go with them.
I've been there. I've been there too. I've been there too, Monty.
That's what you think too, OT?
I agree too. Corlys.
Write this down.
It depends on how much his story is drawn out to how much he's looking to get daddy's approval.
Okay, Zia said Adam and Alan will be the MVPs in this war. Okay, Alan seems solid to me. Yep, RD said, I think Corliss is the one. Excuse me, y'all remember we had already talked about the animosity that he's been having, you know, I mean, rightfully so. Like all of his children are gone, his wife are gone due to, you know, what actually happened. So I mean, not for nothing, you know what I'm saying? So there's that. Child, I don't think they knew what they was doing with Allison in this episode. I was just like,
it's like she was just there.
She was a pillar of the episode.
Yeah, she just filled up the episode. I agree. Like, I was like, what is Alice's purpose in this whole episode? Like, we just saw her a couple of times. Like, we saw her there, then we saw her when she was getting ready to leave, then she's in the forest, then she's in the water, and that was it.
Right.
She just took my man's
she's
right
at the
along.
tent and everything too.
She just took my man's right along with her too. Like, man, he like, I can sign up for this part of the game.
She said, come without armor.
He thought he was gonna get the Kristen Cole treatment.
She said I'm about to retire in this tent alone.
Do you think that he was thinking he was gonna get some?
They heard stories about Cole.
Heard
the
it
keys
all
guard,
before.
the keys guard supposed to be celibate.
Heard it all before.
Did you find it interesting that she had the cut, the same cut that Rainier had that she gave?
Yeah, I had brought that up last week. I said in the same spot.
Yeah.
Good for her.
Yeah. So it feels like Karma is, you know, a bald head bitch. She gonna come get you. You know what I'm saying? So here you go. Because
do you think she feels like this is her karma for letting this play out?
Yeah.
And she could have stopped it.
Right. And then the thing that she thinks she's so high and mighty, and she ended up falling for and doing the same thing that she was mad at Rainier for doing.
Mm-hmm.
And you raise your children up to hate this woman, their sister, and now we at a civil war. It's just crazy. It's crazy. Tamika, you've been quiet. What you got, girl? You done?
Yeah, she's definitely feeling it. She knows she messed up. You know, like I forgot his name, but you know when you say you done now, like she know it. I think she was ready to take herself out. To be honest, and maybe once she got in that water and saw the bird flying by, maybe that gave her a new perspective. I don't know. Yeah. But
yeah, she definitely was toying with the idea. Now, let me ask y'all this. Ray, do you see her, because she's been so ousted by Team Green, do you see her flipping to Team Black?
No, not at any cost. If anything, she'll probably run back to Otto first and foremost.
Okay. Torian?
Yeah, she's staying. She ain't got nowhere to go. That woman is like a nomad in her own home.
Right.
You saw what Eamon did last week. He basically kicked her out and said, "Get your ass back in that kitchen." she ain't got no place to go but stay there. So hey, her going on her little mini quest or her little mini journey this episode, that's as much outside as she's going to get.
Right. Moochie?
Say that again.
Do you think there's any possibility that she might flip to Team Black?
I don't know with her. I think her pride won't let her do it.
Okay.
Because if that was the case, you should have tried to stop this when she came there to meet you.
Right.
I think her pride is not going to let her do it. I agree with Tamika. I do think she was on the urge of taking herself out.
Mm-hmm.
And and they also switched roles with this character. So this is not like the book.
Right.
And I do believe they're gonna show her going mad. She's gonna lose her mind.
Yeah, fall into some kind of grief-stricken something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, what I found interesting about this scene right here, y'all. You know, Laris, I think that man name is
Jasper.
Is it Jasper? Why am I about to call this man Ice Block or Iron Block?
Iron Rod.
Iron Rod. Yeah, that's who I was gonna call him. I'm like, oh, my bad. So anyway, they have this conversation, and you know Laris is supposed to be master of whispers, However, Eamon don't like him. So he be like this. He like, I'm listening to the information. I'm taking it in, but we ain't gonna do nothing. Okay. So I like that he's just like kind of taking his stance and he's really on team Aegon. We got to get this man together. We got to get him healthy. And he is pretty much letting Aemon like flail in the wind as far as getting like spies and whispering and all this other stuff. So he's kind of like on the, because listen, at the end of the day, White Worm is getting the stuff done. The master of whisperers over there on Team Black, she's getting all the stuff done. And that's what it is. You need those type of people, your spies, your little birds, all that stuff. And Aemon, he just kind of he dropped the ball with Laris calling him a toad. I was like, oh my God, it was just so funny. But anyway, so he was saying that Sea Smoke has a rider, and we know who. I think did they say we know who the rider is? Or we just know, I don't
think they say they know. No.
Okay.
They just heard it from a friend. They heard it from a friend.
They said I think they said they have an idea of where the person came from, but they don't know for sure who it is.
Yeah, I think they did. I think they did. He came from Corliss side, though. I believe they did say something about that.
Oh, okay. And then you see down there, Aemon is over there sending the rest of the iron the King's Guard to the wall, because he wants to say that they were the reasons that that whole riot, came about. So I thought he was going to execute him.
I did too. The way that they was sitting right there, I thought he was going. I thought he was going.
That's always an option. Either death or the wall. That's always an option.
Oh, okay. Yep. Okay. Yeah, so he sent them to the wall. So, all right, y'all. Tamika, you got anything to say about this whole scene? Or anybody can chime in or something. But just want to make sure everybody hearts and minds are clear.
Loris did the right thing. Like, he not messing with you, bro. So why would I tell you this information? I got my side on my own. I picked my side. I'm rolling with the king, because Aemon, you not the king. So okay, it is what it is. You don't respect me. Ain't no point in me giving you the information.
Exactly. And then that's another thing. Shannon, good. They embarrassed him at the brothel, but I thought it was his brother. I just thought, y'all, I feel like they be putting it on everybody, but I believe Aegon is the culprit of all the making fun of and embarrassment and all that stuff. I don't think they got to witness it, but I don't think that they was like, joining in on the joke. Okay, go ahead, Tamika.
I like Lawrence as a character. He's shady.
No, I agree. That's what he gonna do. He ain't trying to mess with no deal.
Yeah, he's shady. I like it. Very smart. He's smart, man.
He's stirring the pot.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Exactly. He know what he doing.
And Otto not there. Only person that can defuse a person like him is like Otto being. Otto couldn't mess with him really. So like he kind of treacherous. Man.
Yeah. Yes. So he got the last laugh. He sure did. So what I found interesting about this whole thing is that when she came back from finding Sea Smoke and the rider, she didn't even grace the small council, because she was like, I'm not gonna keep on coming in here. Y'all disrespecting me and all this other stuff. So she sent word, what's gonna happen. And she's back in her chambers talking to the person that's been helping her make the move.
Remember, Jace had saw them flying back, and he walked back, and he was 400 degree levels of heated when he saw that. I thought this was funny because what's the dude's name? The one that she slapped last week.
I don't even know his name.
The old guy.
So
I can't think of his name, but he was the one. He was like the lowborn and who stole the dragon and all of this type of stuff right there. I said he don't want to talk about the most shit next to Sir Alfred. And then when Corliss came back in and said what he said, and they were saying, "Oh, she's not going to be joining us," he took that cup and slammed it on the table. I thought he was going to break the cup.
He was pissed.
He was pissed.
Yeah, he really thought he was going to implement some punishment.
Exactly.
Where's the thief?
I'm saying,
Right.
why is Jace mad? This was your idea, Jace. This was your idea.
Right. That was his idea. You remember he did bring this up. But
Look, now he, if he ain't know he wasn't a bastard, he know now.
Yeah, well, he's mad
What
because
he mad about?
He's mad at the common folks, and the fact that he said mongrel. I said, Jacob, you don't go sit your behind down somewhere. I wanted her to slap him up. He was pissed me off.
Stuck up like his cousins over there.
Jace gonna be a problem. Him and his mother, that's not gonna work out. They already.
But I said in the pregame last night he was gonna piss her off. He sure did. I just didn't know it was gonna be that.
I want to ask y'all, do y'all think that their relationship, they had such a good relationship? Do you see the relationship cracking and it not being repairable?
Definitely.
Wow.
It's gonna fall apart.
Wow. Y'all, well,
before he kicked the bucket.
Since we are talking about him, let's go ahead and see what he said and see if his temper tantrum was warranted. And I want y'all to, give me your opinions on that.
But how is that stripping it from you? You still her son, regardless.
Right. But see, the thing is, like I said, you remember what I said about my fear about giving these bastard Targaryens that they could make claim that, they were the first, or they were or they could just usurp it from him because he's young and his dragon is a baby dragon almost. I mean, it's like a teenager like him, but that's still young.
Yeah, and a bastard can't sit upon the throne. That's the real. That's
supposed to be nowhere near the throne.
A bastard can't be by the throne.
That's why I think that's his fear.
Right.
But his father claims him, and his father's family claims. Laynor, they claim him. So even though we all know, we don't know.
Right. And my thing is, once you give somebody a nuclear weapon like that, you can't take it back. So, I mean,
this was your idea, buddy. So don't be mad none. That's all I got. Really, it was your idea.
It was his idea.
It was his idea, but it was his idea to look in the book. But it still could have been the same thing from going through those. You took a shortcut. That's all.
But the white worm say looking in that book wasn't gonna get it done. And go to the brothels, go to the bottom and find out who the.
She said go underneath the sheets. I like how she said they go underneath the sheets.
Underneath the sheets down there at Flea Bottom, you'll find them all.
That's a fact. Yeah.
And it had
she is right about that.
It had to be at least about 40 of them, y'all. It was a lot of them.
It
was more than that. You remember before Aegon became king, you see how many they killed that was his? It was a lot of them.
Yeah, remember they was having those fighting pits where they was fighting to the death.
Right.
At the brothels. So they was their entertainment.
And
you see how they at the brothels right now. Aemon probably done had something at the brothel. Then you had to think about Jaehaerys. Well, Jaehaerys is the big king, so what he had going on. But everybody had a lot. That's what they did.
To be honest with you, the reason why you got so many bastards because Jaehaerys and Alicent, the old king from the first episode, they were busy. They had 13 kids, and most of them girls was living in pleasure houses anyhow, disowned from the family. So where you gonna get your cousins and other siblings from? Right underneath you.
Right. I noticed the one lady when Aegon went to the brothel. The one silver-haired lady, she showed up at the place too. I don't know if she got off, but she
out of there.
Y'all, it is so good. I was like, we really could have dedicated more of the episode to.
When I tell you my anxiety was so high during that scene.
It felt like a scary scene.
I felt like I was there. I felt like I was in that scene with them. I was like, I literally had to kind of just sit still, and everything else around me just froze except that screen.
Exactly.
Was it a better way to do that though? I'm like, come on now, Renee, you could have did this a better way. I don't think
you would have taken your sweet time, taking them in there one at a time, and pretty much just feeding the dragon a snack after a snack.
Right
Yeah, I
here
know
went
that's like
hard
him
with
eating
that one.
M&Ms.
It happened anyway, I guess. So hey, that was kind of that
Or
was
s'mores,
crazy.
because he flaming them up.
Right, he was flaming them, eating them jokes.
Dragging like they food cooked.
They was on. He was eating them after he flamed them.
Yeah.
He went from a regular Cheeto to a flaming hot Cheeto.
That was bold.
Oh my God. And baby,
That
when
was
I
wrong.
tell you, she went hard in that scene. She went hard because remember she got cussed out by the dragon
people, the trainers.
The dragon tamers.
The tamers, yeah.
She was like, well, I got it. I mean, she essentially went in there with no plan. So she didn't know.
I said she better than me
because she had a plan to feed the dragon.
She better than me because I would have said, take your little twig and go. What you gonna do with that little stick?
Because I believe all those people was real Targaryen. I believe that's
hilarious.
Some of them kids might be Damon kids. He was in the pleasure house too.
Exactly. All the princes made their way down there.
He was.
He a legend in that thing.
He was in that pleasure house too, tickling his fancy.
He a legend.
Allegedly, he was.
He a legend. He a legend in there.
Mm-hmm. Everybody know him.
He was coming in there like he was Norm in Cheers. Norm.
Damn. It was funny. Oh, that's the wrong one. Okay. Now, y'all.
Damn.
I'm laughing.
He cannot say he now has a kid. Come on.
When I saw this, I was like, well, damn, Carlos, could you be any more colder? Like
yeah, he's trying to act like that ain't his son too. That's some crazy ish.
That's crazy. It's crazy. I said, I said, we already got the stigmatism in 2024 with the deadbeats. Now, back in the old days too. Come on.
And I thought he had something good going when he came in there, and like when he granted him his request to not work anymore and like allow him to stay there and be the dragon rider. I was like, okay, so we're warming up here.
Yeah.
Then he went cold when he said, "Well done," and left. I was like, that's it.
I told y'all, Paul is not about to be out here admitting nothing, okay? Him saying well done, that was his way of having a little bond. That's the most you're gonna get.
Look, that was his way saying, my son, well done.
That was a start. Second sons always got to work a little bit extra harder to get any attention. So claiming a dragon, how much more attention am I going to get?
Right. So he probably feels seen now. So he probably feels special. It probably did what it needed to do. But I was looking at him like this.
Well, no, they always thought he was gone. So he didn't know his other son was dead, Lenor. So he just, I don't know. He just got to he not excited about this.
I think Lenor coming back.
No, he gone. That's why C-Smoke went to Adam.
Right. Yeah, I think he died off screen.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Okay, let's see. Now, listen.
Oscar Tully.
Oh,
yeah, MVP.
He definitely got
this one. This is my MVP. I love him.
I gave him MVP. Y'all, when I tell you the way he handled Damon and the other side, love every minute.
And didn't bite his tongue. Official. He didn't slip. He didn't stutter. He didn't hold his head down. He might have been short. He might have been short. He might have been young, but he stood there like he was about 6 feet tall and grown.
Yo, but his sword game is nice though, so he not scared. He like, all right, if we gonna have to do it, we gonna get busy.
Right.
He played the long game on Damon too, because he been acting like this for the whole, season, like he been oblivious and don't understand what's going on, and none of that until this time came. He sat on it. Pause.
Right.
Yeah, he did the Uno reverse. he wasn't playing.
He was ready to go. He was on go.
Yes, he stood on business. Yes, just like that.
That whole little meeting that they had outside had me cracking up, especially when he referred to Damon as the prince. That was so funny. He said, "Mind your tongue, boy."
But
Right.
Damon couldn't get too crazy out there at that point, though. All his people's right there. You can't do nothing crazy. The dragon all the way on the other side. You know what I mean? You weren't gonna make it, Damon. They done did Damon dirty out there.
Nah, I think Damon could have stood his own. I mean, he did it in the Stepstones, so
I don't think he would be able
That's
to do
running
it.
from arrows.
Yeah, they would have did him dirty.
I wonder why we didn't get to see that fight.
Damn.
R.I.P.
You want the crown, you gotta be able to carry that heavy weight.
Look,
Yeah.
first of all, I'm gonna tell y'all where he messed up at. When he went and did those war crimes, he told his behind not to do it in his name or the queen's name.
Exactly.
He got their banners up, talking about Damon Day, like he just running. He was wrong. He was wrong, and so now,
Oh well.
That's
another head added to the pile.
Yeah, that's exactly why he got MVP, because he stood on business with that, and he made a really good sound decision. Like, they didn't think it was even going to happen like that. It was like, oh shit, we about to take a turn for the worse. It was
yeah, but like I said those nonverbal cues was like on point. Right. He's like, oh dear Lord. He's like, he knew it was coming. That's the only thing he could say.
Right. Crazy, yes. So yeah, so we just went through all that or whatever. It was funny, like he even bent the knee talking. I think he was just trying to save his own hide, because he even bent the knee. He was like this, we're united. He was like this, yeah.
He thought he was in the clear when Oscar was speaking and he came back with the but. That's like, oh, it's done. When I'm telling you, anything preceding the word but means it's something else that's following right behind it in the complete opposite direction that you're hoping is going to go in.
Right.
Didn't Ned Stark say something about that everything before the word but is horse shit?
Yep. Yep. Yeah, that was savage, baby. It was savage. I was like, ooh.
Woo! This scene right here, I was like, oh damn. When I saw his face.
And the fact that Patty was like, if y'all wanted to this scene, I gotta look decrepit.
Well, they
did that.
Right. They succeeded. And you know who looked just like his twin, his son, Aegon, sitting in that bed?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now look, I believe Damon was on some BS the whole time he was at the Riverlands until this scene. This is the scene when I feel like he made a decision that he's going back with Rhaenyra again.
I agree. And I hope it happens.
Excellent call to action.
Next episode, please. I needed to hurry up.
Yeah, next episode they're gonna be together.
Yeah, because he was on some BS before he before this happened. He made his decision right here.
Yeah.
And then I believe every scene that he had with the girl with the owl and everything. I don't believe that she was there. I believe that was imaginary person.
Yeah, it could be something from the Weirwoods, like a vision or something. Right. It could be. But yeah, so y'all, speaking of that, we didn't get Alice and we didn't get Sir Krispy Kreme. So yay, that's why.
Yes, and it was a good episode.
Right.
Would have been perfect if they took out Allison.
Unfortunately, based on the previews, Crispy's going to be back next week.
Right.
It is the finale, so.
Yeah. Oh.
This scene,
Lord,
this scene was crazy
I actually felt a little bad for him, and I didn't have that on my bingo card.
I ain't feel bad for him. I was laughing when he was like, oh.
Which is so cool. No, I'm not even gonna lie. When I first saw him looking like this, I said, "Does anybody else think that he looks like Palpatine?" All I'm saying in my mind is,
I'm saying y'all disrespecting the king, man.
All I'm saying in this moment is do it.
Oh my goodness! First of all, who the hell gave him that cheap ass cane that broke? This is the king. This is the king. Why we can't have better kings?
That was
He got his
Larry.
daddy's
He
old
gave
cane.
him that cheap cane.
That was his daddy's old
Only
cane.
a person like that know how to use a cane where he feel more important than he really is. I'm telling you, he's slick all the way. Ain't no way he should have a cane like that, and you got this dude as your hand to the king, and he already used a cane.
Yeah, that was a very cheap cane. That was
I
a very
was
cheap.
where y'all get that junk from the Family Dollar store? What is going on? Oh boy, that was bad. That was bad. I felt so bad for him. I'm so sorry, y'all. Like ever since he got burnt, my whole heart has just gone soft.
I don't feel sorry for him.
Nah, I didn't feel sorry for him when he got burnt, but I know the pain of trying to get up to walk, so maybe that's why I got a little sentimental with that. I said, damn, lay him down.
The king is in recovery.
I felt sorry for him was when Eamon was taking that ball and pushing it down in his burnt chest. That I felt sorry for him because I don't like bullies, and he did some bully stuff.
Yeah,
but then again, he's been bullied all this time. The tables turned.
And then Laris had to come in and use a strong cane to hold all of them up to get from that part of the room to the bed.
Look, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw Laris in a corner somewhere where you could be sanding this thing down where it's weak and then painting it so that way it break on purpose.
Laris ain't doing nothing but providing physical therapy to help the king get back on his feet.
Yeah,
the king could be back. Don't stop disrespecting the king. It's just funny when the king down. The king could be back, man.
Yeah.
And Laris told the Grandmaster, he says he's gonna have to start again in a couple of hours. I said, a couple of hours? Did you see him right here? This man can barely stand in one spot.
Intensive therapy.
Laris has put all his eggs in Aegon's basket, so he gotta get him back on that throne. Because
he said Aemon is too much. Right. We got to get you back up there like ASAP.
Exactly. And the fact that him and his club foot came in there, he got a damn cane himself. He trying to walk with him.
That's what I'm saying. He making himself more important than he really is. Like you said, Nita, his eggs. His eggs is in dude's basket. He gotta ride on him. He gotta make sure he get well. So he is gonna nurse him back to health.
Yeah.
He's the foot of the king. He's the foot of the
king. His mom left his bad side. Might as well be Laris.
Yeah, I mean, Allison is wandering off in the woods and wading in the water. So, what are you going to do? He got more time to get in his mind. I don't know. This could be good. This is good or bad,
2 canes equal 1.
Yeah, it is. It's a good and a bad.
Well, in this case, it's only one good cane because that other one wasn't good at all.
Somebody said 2 canes equal 1 good.
Right, he might as well go get a branch off the tree for him to walk with.
Oh my God.
Well, they ain't come out with the wheelchair like they had for Bran.
Y'all got me.
Right.
Not invented yet.
Yeah, he do have to move the muscles. Yeah, physical therapy is hard, y'all. It's hard.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. I know.
I know.
So I know.
Yeah, I know. You know. It was a mess, but yeah, he was trying to tell him to get his strength and all that good stuff. So here we go again. Deadbeat number 2. I mean, same deadbeat, different son. But they're working together, right? So he told him to take the orders from the queen. He had a very important role this episode as well, because he was able to get the letters from the queen over to King's Landing to the handmaiden and stuff like that. So yeah. Yeah, anybody have something to say about this scene?
And this is also the part where he. Go ahead, Tamika.
No, I was just gonna say he said he was seeing thought, whatever. Like
I was going to say the same thing. He was basically telling them about Adam getting the dragon, and he thought that he probably thought that would sway him to come over and be over there with them. But he was basically telling them, look, he said that's what he wants to do. He's always wanted to prove himself in some way beyond what he was doing here. But this is my lane. And I like that. He's like, he has his lane. I have my lane. That way we don't have to cross paths like that. Because if you notice when they were working together, it always seemed like there was a slight conflict going on there, especially because they're both brothers. But you see, Caller C definitely has favoritism to him over the other. So he said, you know what? It's best that we go ahead and do our own thing. I like being here. He likes being over there. Let's not have it be a conflict where we're together, and I don't want to be over there. So I'm glad that he decided to just keep it right there, and then it can still be civil between the both of them. Yeah. Because they still technically fighting on the same side.
Right. Torian, did he say something about the parentage, what his mom was or something?
Yeah, he did. He said Corliss had told him that apparently I didn't know all that much about your mother's parentage.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Again.
You can just look at the evil in this woman's eyes.
Right. Yeah. Right. That's part where Kat got it from. All them Aaron girls and
Now Kat's a Tully.
Oh my God.
She's just like the other, the one in Game of Thrones. She seemed like I don't like her either. Just like I ain't like that one.
Right.
She got, she got her behind on her shoulder.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it was like she was like good riddance. I was like, ooh.
Yeah, as soon as that door closed, Raina took off the other way to go investigate. She says, "I'm gonna find out about this dragon.
I'm gonna get me a dragon."
Right. I hope she get it before they get to that boat.
Because that's a lot of protection they got going on. They got to protect the eggs and those baby dragons.
Yeah.
Plus the eggs.
And the eggs.
And the foster eggs.
Yeah. So there we go.
And here's Allison.
Filler moment.
Like Moochie says, she's having her wade in the water moment.
I read on Twitter they said she's washing herself in the lake of Minnetonka.
Child, I wanted her to drown.
Me too. I thought she was going to drown herself.
As much as y'all seen her in the tub, you think she's gonna drown?
Well, she loves the water. That's just her thing.
Yeah, she loved the water. That was just like the tub wasn't big enough for her anymore.
And I'm trying to figure. And I was looking at it when she said she was about to go retire in this tent. I'm trying to figure out how small is that tent, because that tent looks very tiny even for her.
It does. Oh,
and I guess that's why it's so small, because it was only for her.
With her feet sticking out.
And
she was trying to make sure nobody
had a wicked witch feet stick out from the house.
And also too, I wanted to say, Allison, you doing the floating in the water on your back like that is no substitute for a bath. Just know that.
Never mind. I have no comment on that. We washed today. No, you didn't.
Right. Yes. These Allison said, give me more dragons. We don't need to see this woman. Oh, woe is me. I don't want to see it, girl. I'm over it. Got him out there hunting and peeling rabbits and trying to cook them for her. He was like, man, we got people at the King's Guard at King's Landing that do this. I'm not trying to do this. He's like, when are we going back? I was like, that was a mess. Jace had all the smoke for Rhaenyra. We already watched the clip. Y'all think that this y'all put in the comments whether or not y'all think that this relationship is severed. I hope not, because she's always been a better parent than Allison.
Man, he better go sit down some damn way and get ready for this war.
Tamika sound like if she could put Jace over her knee, even at that age, she would.
For real.
He throwing a temper tantrum for nothing. This was your idea. You don't want to open the door. Don't get mad because I expanded on it.
Exactly. You stepped right through it.
But this kind of like it was with her and her father though, about getting the throne and everything. It was the same kind of argument about am I gonna get it or not? You know what I mean? It's kind of parallel to it in season one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. And this she's actually been making moves, y'all, if y'all notice. You remember, like when she was sitting on a small council, the council didn't want her to go nowhere. She couldn't do this, she couldn't do that, and all this other stuff. And it's like she had one of these moments that, if y'all remember from OG Game of Thrones, I'm gonna play this clip real quick.
Now, you're a dragon. Be a dragon.
I think that's the moment that she has. So,
first off, R.I.P. to Lady O. One of the best characters on I called her Lady OG for a reason. That last line that she gave before she drank that poison, it tells Cersei it was me.
Exactly.
I want her to know.
Yeah, I'm glad when they were starting to do something. I just wanted her to slap a couple of them because I literally tweeted out like, "Why is all these dudes still yapping in her face?" They was getting on my nerves. But I was glad she wasn't paying them no mind and she was going. Y'all complain either way. If she's not doing nothing, you complain. When she do something, you complain.
Exactly.
Well, clearly, she done made her mind up that she not listening to them niggas no more. So hey, it is what it is. And why do y'all feel like she should take all white worms advice? Like you, white worm is being given good advice right now, but can she really be trusted? Seriously,
that's the question. But I do feel like she
especially when Damon come back, because Damon still hasn't came back yet.
Right.
As of now, we can still trust her. When Damon come back, I don't know. It's a big
if
with me.
Yeah.
But if they go to bed with each other, then I'm gonna say no.
Yeah, no.
If he sleeps with her, then I say that all trust is gonna be out the window with her.
And I'm worried about what was his name, Sir Alfred, because he didn't get there yet. I think he's gonna be there next week, and he's gonna be trying to tell Damon some stuff. I'm sick of him too.
Right. It should have been off with his head. For real.
Damon ready to leave the Riverlands though. He ain't gonna be there too much long. He ready to go. I believe he's ready to go.
Both sides though, because like I said, I feel like that's gonna be a threat to him and his claim. You know, people when you giving all these bastards dragons, you're initially giving them ammunition to come at me.
That's why I understand that she didn't got some new dragon riders, but all these riders are not going to be trusted. They all not going to stay on her side. It's not.
It's going to be some traitors.
Oh yeah.
Even if it was family, it's still a chance it was going to be traitors. We gotta take that chance.
Yeah.
Exactly how she said somebody will be transformed, and if you look at all the dragon riders who claim the dragon, only one really stood out who could tell you who really is going to transform.
Who Hall?
Yep. Not Adam. Hugh.
Yeah, Hall.
Hugh.
Hugh. Yeah, I agree. Jaehaer's grandson.
And the thing about him is that he was the only one I felt like when they was there, he was the only one that really had nothing left to lose. I mean, he pretty much, you might as well see he doesn't really have that much of a job. They didn't have no food. His marriage was on shaky ground. They just lost their daughter. This man literally only had this. That's why when he went there, he had one goal in mind, and that was to get that dragon. His wife even said, "I don't even want to be a lady, and I also don't want to be a widow."
She did.
I'm about to get. Why is this season only 8 episodes? It's kind of make me mad.
Dragon budget.
That budget.
Yeah, that pissed me off too. I wonder if the writer's strike had anything to do. I don't know.
Did we do a head count as to how many dragons we already saw this season?
How many people y'all think is going to be traitors though? The way y'all
I'm gonna say,
feel like everybody going to flip on her.
Hold on, y'all. I got this.
Not everybody, but some people.
Everybody, but it gotta happen, Moochie.
Some people may feel
I'm not
different.
saying it's not going to happen, or I'm just saying like who do I'm going with Coilus. I mentioned just
I got a minimum of 2, but it might be more than that.
I'm going with Coilus because if he can control this land and the sea and the air.
I guarantee you. Let's put it this way: if something happened to Adam,
two kids that can fly dragons.
If something happens to Adam, Corliss might jump over to the Greens.
That's possible too. I
Oh, somebody did say Claus was
having
gonna
them though.
gonna flip because of his son. And Zaya said, "I don't trust the drunk." Yeah, he seemed like he might be kind of on the iffy side because
Now
I think he might be. I think he might be
but he
the one
tried
you
to
can
stay
trust the
hidden.
most.
Now that he don't have to, then he might flip.
He needed this to work out for him after all that stuff he said in that bar, that he might be a Targaryen and he could get a dragon and all this type of stuff. That's when I was looking at it. I said, you have to hope this works in your favor.
Right.
You don't want to go back. You don't want to go back there being a fraud if you even make it back.
He was in there getting them free drinks. He was living the life in there. Like, come on, man, it's time for you to face the music. Now you've been in here talking, bro.
Right. Oh yeah, y'all got that clip too. I thought it was so funny because he was like this. He almost started rethinking the whole situation. It was like, but I don't know. You know, he looked like he liked life. You know, we ain't going in there trying to be. That thing was funny to me.
I like so much about this scene is because this scene is so realistic. Because I can speak like on the behalf of of other guys. Even I'm sure women have gone through this as well, but especially guys, when we say something that we know is not completely all the way true, and we get people hyped up around us, and it's like you got to continue to go on with the lie. That's why I said Off had to bank that this worked out for him, because if it didn't, he could not. He might as well just jumped in the
right. He wasn't gonna live that down.
If he was able to get out of there, he would have had to go and be a nomad somewhere, because they would have never let him live that one down.
Right.
This is 200 years. This is 200 years before Game of Thrones, right? Okay.
Yeah.
It seemed 200 years ago. It was black people in Westeros. By the time Game of Thrones came on, I ain't see one black person on Game of Thrones.
We had one. It was one.
It was
it was two.
Yeah, it was two. You only had two.
It was two. You got Grey Worm
and Masanya.
No, what's his face from season 2? Duck sauce.
I get Basalia.
He said duck sauce.
Yeah, duck sauce. The one who was in that wasteland with the the sorcerer. In season 2. They locked him in the vault.
Also, then it was 3 now.
What happened with the lady with all the mirrors on her face on Game of Thrones? They just forgot about that storyline. She just disappeared.
And then the pirate was black.
Yeah.
The pirate black. It was a couple of black people in the one where Daenerys locked them in the tomb.
Oh yeah.
Them too.
Yeah.
No, he was talking about Westeros though, but.
Oh, quick moment. Did anybody else think of Oath's little drunken friend as the man from the Night's Watch that helped Arya get out of King's Landing? No, didn't register. Okay.
So we hear y'all. Hugh's daughter has passed away, gone to glory, child.
Damn.
Who said that?
I'm about to cry, man. I'm about to cry, man. This is messed up, man. This is sad. This is real sad.
Yeah, like I said, he has nothing. He has nothing left to lose at this point.
Exactly.
With losing his daughter, that was the last straw for him. So, him jumping at the opportunity to go and do this at the risk that he know it was, and what that could have did to his wife, because his wife already lost a child, and she could possibly lose her husband, where she could be all alone at this point, and which we don't want to think what she would probably do if she lost her husband. He said, I have to go and do it. And he was giving her telling her all the nice things that could happen for her if he's able to claim this dragon, but she didn't want that. She just wanted to be with her husband.
She know how dangerous it is. Them dragons.
This was like a flip of the scenario, because his mother was actually a Targaryen, not his father.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think his mother was Sarah. I don't know.
Yeah, Sarah.
Yeah.
She was disowned by Jaehaerys.
Yeah, they got rid of her. They kicked her out. They kicked her out the house because she was just doing too much. She was getting live, and they're like, "No, you gotta go, baby girl."
Somebody said she should have believed in him. She was grieving, okay? So he believed enough in himself, and he did what he needed to do, and he's gonna come back successful and make her proud. So, yeah. So yeah, you see them all leaving King's Landing. They all arrive at Dragonstone. I told
Her
you
army of bastards.
that's what I meant to write on that. I got that. She said she's gonna raise an army of bastards.
Right, let's go.
Why did I think that was the title of the episode at first?
Army of bastards.
Barbecue bastards.
Dude, they had Battle of the Bastards. Why not?
Right.
Easily one of the best episodes of Game of Thrones.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why I like maybe look.
I couldn't stand Ramsay, man.
No, who could? He was right up there with Joffrey for me.
He was worse than Joffrey. He's the worst. He
was horrible.
Yeah, he was horrible.
Changed my man's name to Reek.
And this is the first time we're seeing
his whole name, man.
Is this the first time we're seeing Vermithor?
Second.
Okay.
Man, Vermithor said, "Okay, what's going on?
This was the shot right here.
Look, you bought me a snack.
Yeah, you bought me a bunch of snacks. Okay.
That's the shot right there. That's the
right
shot.
there. The one on the right.
The
one on the right. That's the perfect shot right there. After Rhaenyra
That's the perfect
spoke
shot.
to
Yeah,
Valyria
that is the
to calm him down, and she turned around. And this, she said, once she got him turned down, she said, "Who's next? See who's first? Who's first?"
Right.
And then they said Quasimodo out here. Poor Quasimodo.
Oh, yo, bro.
Right.
That's the one that was in the pit that you used to be looking up.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah, remember when they were showed it the first season? Them kids that was in the pit.
Oh,
He's one of them. Because remember, his face was disfigured from the fighting and stuff like that.
That's him.
One of Amos, not Amos, Aegon's bastard.
Aegon's bastard. The one that got the sharp teeth and all that stuff. That is wild. Okay. I you know what, for real, I think these dragons be like low-key offended. Y'all keep letting, like, first he see smoke, he want this. He don't want this. He want this.
Exactly. They all have their own personalities and their own things that they like and don't like. I'm convinced now, for real.
Child, when he saw that face, he said, "I know y'all lying."
He was like, "It's a no for me, though."
You know what they were saying though? That what's the one name? The one with the long hair, the one that went last that got the other dragon.
Oh.
They were saying he looks like his mother's father, the grandfather. That's why that dragon took to him. I don't remember which one it was, but that was like some people were showing like pictures and saying that in the thing. I don't know how true it is.
And I think another intimidating thing that came for this
is King Jaehaer's show King Jaehaer's dragon.
Yeah.
And then the other intimidating thing that was when Rhaenyra had told him that this is the second largest dragon to Vhagar. So that was like kind of intimidating to them, knowing that whoever bonds with this dragon, you are like the secret weapon.
You will definitely be transformed.
They say King Jaehaer is like the greatest king of all time. So you're like, bro, this is these big shoes you stepping in.
Mm-hmm. And since he had the king's blood, he probably could. I don't know why he ain't had no chance. I'm telling you, it's the looks. I'm telling you, dragons know.
He said, look, that eye is looking at me kind of funny. I don't know about this.
And the younger daughter with Rhaenyra's daughter, she couldn't mount the dragon. Remember, they had tried to bond her with a dragon. It didn't happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was sea smoke.
Yeah.
This whole scene was great.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. Y'all go ahead and talk amongst yourself.
Yeah, this scene was off the hook. I was like, I couldn't move the whole time.
I went back and watched
it. Took Jon Snow 2 minutes to bond with the dragon.
Take care of.
Yeah, I mean Vermithor was lighting them up and eating them while he was on fire, knocking them off the platform with his head. I mean, Vermithor was going in.
Vermithor was hungry.
Yeah.
He was hungry as all get out.
I can tell a lot of the budget went to this one scene.
Oh yeah,
Definitely.
Oh, yeah.
absolutely.
Any and all that dragon action, you know, if a dragon's on screen, it's at least 1 billion right there.
Could you imagine seeing this in 3D?
Lord,
Great.
This look better than a lot of movies, man.
they do.
Yeah.
And dude, they got a movie budget for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this scene right here was insane. And then Rhaenyra was like they were trying to pull her away. She's like, no, I want to stay. And at this point, it was right here when Rhaenyra was looking, she looked like, damn, I failed. And I caused a lot of people to lose their lives, not realizing she had one right there that was going to bond with that dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's all she needed was one. Listen, get everybody else out the way and get me my one.
Pretty much. Serving them up one at a time would have just slowed down the process.
Mm-hmm. That's what I thought they was gonna do though at first. I was like, dang.
Mm-hmm.
It was funny when he yelled at him. Don't y'all remember in OG Game of Thrones when Jon yelled at Rhaegar? Rhaegar. So it was like one of those things. But I think he might have did that because he saw how Rhaenyra kind of raised her voice at him a little bit when she was talking to him, trying to get him to be calm and stuff like that, so she could touch him. And I don't know, that was a ballsy move for him.
I just felt like he was caught in the moment. I did feel like he was trying to protect the lady, and then I also felt like he was like, listen, like y'all said, I don't got nothing to lose. So if you're gonna take me out, do what the hell you gonna do.
And you know how bold he was too, because if y'all notice, Vermithor almost fired twice at him. Like it opened its mouth twice and was about to blast him twice, but it stopped. He was able to stop it from happening.
Yeah.
And then I said when he calmed it down, I said he did it. I said, wow. And you know what? In that moment, I was saying he was the most deserving of this dragon. In my opinion, out of everybody that was there, he was the most deserving.
Once some dragons get a smell of you and they smell that Valyrian blood, they like you.
And then we saw Ulf.
Right. His was completely different.
Yeah, his was way different.
His was funny.
He had stepped
it was funny.
Didn't he step in some kind of
a clutch of eggs? Yeah.
He crushed the egg. He stepped on one.
Had he stepped on an egg, Silverwing would have ate him up.
Mm. Right. That was so funny. Like
I thought it was his poo.
Well, yeah, it was they're also inside the dragon's poo.
Yeah, it was a clutch of eggs. I was like, you remember on what was that? Baby Boy.
Mm-hmm.
Like that little nigga got some heart, so he won him over. So yeah, that was one.
Vermithor was thinking more or less like Jaehaerys. Like my grandfather made a mistake with some of my your kids. Let me go ahead and right that wrong, claiming you.
Right. Now,
yeah, I don't trust him either.
Yeah, this part was funny, but I could imagine being in the moment how scary that would have been.
Oh,
he walked right into that and he stepped on it. I was like, wait a minute, what is that? And then I saw the dragon egg. I was like, oh. Like that's literally.
I think Silverwing might have a similar personality because it felt like he was playing with him.
Yeah, I think their personalities have a lot to do with it too, and they of course the smile and But I was like, once he fell, he looked like he was praying and just like, oh God, take me out. And then it's like, okay, yeah, I can
and then when he lay, and then when Silverwing sat there and just sat there, it looked like Silverwing was smiling at him.
Yes,
it looked like he would lay and he laid back. And I was like, the scene just kind of stuck there for a minute. And I was like, go to the next scene, so we can know he's okay. And he went to the next scene. I was like, oh, yes.
He having a grand.
He was having a funky good time.
I can't wait to go back to the bar and tell my friends.
Right.
I got a dragon.
I'm surprised he didn't fly past the bar.
Hey, look.
He probably did. That's when they first noticed the dragon.
They was having their meet and they was like, dragon. And it's like, how y'all still talking and Amon's the only one hearing them say dragon? I know y'all had to hear it because y'all at the same table.
They
Right.
like, oh man, it's about to get worse here.
Amy was like the only alert one. He knocked that door back so fast, and he saw that dragon flying. And at first, I'm looking at this like, what is this guy doing? Because we don't know why he's flying the dragon. We don't know what the grand scheme of things is.
Right. You see, they had them scorpions ready.
Getting them ready. They don't never keep them loaded.
Yeah, y'all gotta stay ready so y'all don't have to get ready. I don't know what y'all be doing. But yeah, he was having a grand old time or whatever. But Eamon was pissed. He jumps on his horse. He gets old grandma Vagar. She like, what now, man? Hey,
I was over
here
here
and that's how you can. Tell that Vagar is old. Look at that rooster neck. All that.
Yeah, you don't woke her up and then you want to talk about stop, turn around. She ain't got time for that.
Right.
Vagar was like, I'm gonna go out here, I'm gonna make this one kill, and then I'm going back for my nap.
Right. Granny is tired. A damn mess. And then he gonna sit up here and say no, Vagar. I was like,
got a smart head on his shoulders. He know not to go up against 3 dragons. And I'm more than sure he read the books on Vermithor too. So he know Vermithor's right up under Vagar.
I was just like, I don't like that. What's that off of House Party? I smell. Like, shoot. I think Vagar could have got him.
It's time for Elena to hop on the dragon, man. We need you, Elena. It's time you to hop on your dragon.
That's what he about to tell her next episode.
That's what he about to tell her next episode.
Ain't gonna work. Yeah.
He
better not put Elena in danger.
Yeah, he said she needs to hop on that dragon.
We need all the
dragons.
Right.
We got backup coming.
At the end of the episode, he supposed to get on this dragon too. I heard that at the end of the episode.
Do you think she gonna get on a dragon, y'all?
She don't got no
I
choice.
hope not. I think that's what their mother gonna be going off on him probably. I don't want them putting Helena in danger. Leave her alone.
It doesn't look like she plan on making any contact with her dragon.
Helena's the only likable person in House Green.
Right, and that's what I say. Protect her at all costs. Okay. All right.
Amen. Was about to take out Oak. I'm like, he don't got that much experience. I'm like, they about to chop him up. But then when we see him turn and they show her, I was like,
I loved it. It was good. She's like, what's up?
Yes.
Did somebody say something? Oh,
no, I was applying to Eric H. comment. He said that Vagar's neck looked like the back of somebody's granny arms.
Like the back of what?
Somebody's granny arms.
Put some respect on Big Mama Vagar.
Oh my God.
But what I thought was
dope, she ready to get him for her son, for real.
And the thing is, Rhaenyra came out with the dirt on her hair and her face. She was like, "What's good?"
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I thought it was like how this is set up. You had one that was already there, one that came up behind her, one that landed right there on top. I said, can you imagine all their dragons just planted right there? What that would look like?
That would be a nice money shot too.
Yeah.
And don't forget, Damon need to listen. Damon, get out of Harrenhal. That better be happening next week.
Listen,
stay there, Damon. Finish the season up in Harrenhal, Damon.
In there the whole damn season damn near. I'm so
exactly. That was a waste. We seen him get busy last season, and now we just see him having fever dreams.
Finish up the season at Harrenhal,
but
Damon.
I think that's because he really don't have much more he gonna be doing. So I get it. They really trying to stretch that last
it out. Okay.
They
What's
said
up,
this
Brillo?
was. They said him being at Harrenhal is like season 2 of Walking Dead at Herschel's Farm.
Oh yeah,
So was great. I mean, it felt like all of the good juicy stuff happened in the last 15 minutes, but still,
they killed the last.
And I know what, and I think they know. I know why they did that because like they're saying, okay, all of that good stuff is happening at the end. That means when the finale comes on, it's nothing but like nonstop action. So it's like, so they said we're gonna leave you off with a little tease. So when we come back next week, does anyone know how long next week episode is? Because I know that House of the Dragon and Game of Thrones tend to do very long finale episodes.
73 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's long.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah, I can't wait. I think we're gonna have the Lannisters, the Stark. We know he's gonna be telling Helena to get on the dragon. I don't know what's gonna happen with that. I hope she don't.
I want to see what kind of keywords she's gonna use. Where we gonna figure out what's gonna happen. What kind of things she gonna leave out or drop out there.
I'm telling you,
Team Black. See, this season, y'all about to finish strong. Man. It's looking real good for y'all.
You still the op, so we appreciate it.
Yes.
All right.
Listen,
the scales are gonna bounce back and forth.
We'll be back. We coming back. We gonna spin the block.
Our trump card is waiting.
They took so many L's this season. To me,
you have to
start off with taking too many L's. So.
One of the biggest L's we took was losing the queen that never was.
Yes.
Oh yes,
yes.
That was
the way Jace was talking. When he was talking down on the common folk, the bastards and all that stuff, it sounded like he was on some mega mess.
Yes, it sure did. That's what it was giving me.
Yeah, it didn't give me that.
Make Dragonstone great again.
Oh Lord.
I said, hold up. How you gonna be talking all greasy like that? Shoot. Yeah.
Yep.
And let Raina get that dragon.
Right. I hope she do. So yeah. So okay. So since we're gonna wrap it up, y'all. Let's go ahead and do our little bingo cards. Like, what are we gonna see for the finale? Not for the season 2 finale, but that's just like my little whatever. So, what do y'all see on the bingo card? Who want to go first, Torian?
Well, I just gave mine. I said that Raina gonna get the dragon.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's mine.
Raina gonna get the dragon. Okay. Anybody else got what's on their bingo card?
I see Damon coming back home. He's going back home.
Damon going back home. Okay.
We calling this man One Eye.
Eamon is going to make a crucial mistake that tips the scales into the black favor.
Okay.
I can actually see that.
That's basically unraveling right now. So I know you on the money with that.
Yeah. Hit that like button, y'all. Moochie, tell them what to do.
Hit the like, hit the share, put us up in that algorithm, y'all.
Yes, all of that. Okay. Lord Jay said he thinks.
Oh Lord. Well, we get that anyway.
That happens anyway.
That happens anyway.
It depends on which Targaryen you're talking about.
That's just part of their game.
Jace realizes even if they win, his legitimacy will always be questioned. And I mean, and is that
it always was being questioned.
That's what I'm saying. That was always his plight.
You got to blame his mama for that. That's his mama.
Yeah, that's your mama.
He gave her the smoke.
They might turn around and want to put her younger Aegon over him.
Well, Aegon, they got Aegon off the mat. He didn't last long, and he fell right back on it.
Or his little brother's gonna challenge him.
Damon's kids.
Oh yeah.
Baylor about to claim that wild dragon.
That's definitely coming out.
Yeah, I can see that happening, and I'm kind of mad because does that mean we're not getting Nettles?
There was an Easter egg for Nettles in there.
I felt like it was.
Yeah.
I thought that was Nettles that came in the cave with them.
That's what I thought at first.
Oh, that small little Easter egg of it.
I got one. We finally going to see that other brother. Daron, is his name Daron?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Otto. I need Otto back, man, because we in shambles without Otto. Ever since
Otto we are.
Is he coming back?
We've been going downhill.
Hopefully.
Is he coming back? Or is he going to be a traitor?
He probably gonna go find Allison in the woods and bring her back.
Nah, he coming back.
I'm still laughing. I'm still cracking up when Otto called Aegon trifling.
Right.
He said the trifling.
He was hot as fish grease, boy. I tell you, he could not.
Yeah, he don't want to deal with that nonsense. Yeah, KIM. I said the same thing. He's still her heir because he's her son. Period. Nobody can't really do nothing to him. You know, I mean, they could try.
Exactly.
Right. whatever it is, it's gonna be good.
I think he feel like that right now because he's not really a fighter, and these men are a lot older than him.
Right. That's what I said. And we need Otto back. And not just for character's sake, but he is such a good actor. Like I love the way he portrays Otto. So yeah, like not for nothing, I just want him back. And then he's a good strategist, and they need to get that stuff under control. Something is just not
Well,
right.
well, Eamon did send for him.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, it's probably going to take him like a month to get back, but stuff going to happen. I'll
Yes,
say it like
Larry
that.
even look. I
Stuff
doubt
gonna
Larry
happen in
even
the
really
meantime
look
until
because
we
he
get
don't want
back
him
to
back.
Okay. Y'all.
Mm-mm.
All right. Did y'all rate it? Did y'all rate the episode? I put 10s across the board. It was
I give this a 10.
I give it a 10.
I give it a 10.
Okay.
I'll say 9.
Nah. Who
Yeah.
that?
I said 9.5 last night, but I watched it again and I think I gotta give it a 10. This one is the one with Rainy
the green team is gonna say 9.
What you say, OT? What you say, OT?
10. Sure.
I said 9.
Okay, I know you said 9.
Let me see. Did I get that?
It was definitely up there.
Yeah.
I think after next week, I'm gonna do just like I did when it came to Game of Thrones. I'm gonna put myself in a rehab.
Y'all, is it true 2 years we're waiting for the next season?
I think so.
It's probably
another 2 years.
Oh, man.
Another 2 years.
I hope we get more episodes.
And I'm fine with that because you have to take your time with doing a show like this, especially when it comes to making them dragons. That editing process has to be like very tedious.
I know there's one dragon fight we are all waiting for. If we gotta wait 5 years for that, I want the editing to be stellar perfect.
I get it. Here are our new team Black Riders. Got that all done up. Hold on, let me get this banner done.
See a couple of them coming over to the greens eventually.
Yeah. I was about to say, don't forget Damon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Damon. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Ain't nobody thinking about Harrenhal.
He's a question mark now. He's like if you make him,
he ain't a question mark. He gonna be back in there, Moochie. He gonna be back in there.
Better come back.
That's what Jay needs to be at. Jay needs to be in Harrenhal at the strong place. That's where you at, strong boy.
I think this might also be the episode where Rhaenyra gonna be riding on the dragon wearing her crown. Remember, we saw that in a preview, but we saw it in the preview, but we haven't seen it yet. So I think
I want us to see Christian Cole go. Can we see him go before the season?
I'm ready for him to go.
You know Christian Cole is your BFF in your head.
We don't lose major characters on the green. It's y'all that got everybody to lose.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Ray. I hope you eat those words too. Okay.
Y'all got dragons?
Exactly. More dragons than what we got. And Vhagar done already took out 2.
Y'all got Aemon.
Shit, what Rhaenyra really need to do is just do a team up.
Mm-hmm. Team up.
That's a fact.
Off with their heads, man. Come on.
Yeah.
And she got her bastards. Go ahead.
Go
Damn, it just dawned on me. The B in black stands for bastards now. Okay.
You so stupid. Oh god,
that's so crazy. I'm gonna go around to everybody's channel and see what they're doing on their channel. So, Moochie, I'm gonna give you the floor first.
Okay, so you want to tune in? I did do a reaction video for Lestat, the teaser. Please check out. Also, we'll be live Wednesday talking about Mayor Kingstown. And other than that, keep your notifications on so when I upload videos. I'm still trying to figure out what we're doing for movie night because I haven't even watched movies. That is so many series I've been watching. So just keep y'all notifications on, y'all. Thank you.
And how about your girl? Tamika.
I don't really got nothing specific right now, y'all. I'm doing sisters. I'm doing Love Up the Lock Up. Y'all gonna see me with Moochie. You'll see me with Nita. You see me around in the YouTube street. Keep your notifications on. Yeah. I'm just getting back in the saddle, so. Okay, about to be on these dragons helping Team Black out.
I know that's right.
Yes. And she did. Y'all check out her Deadpool and Wolverine review.
Yeah, I did a couple of movie reviews. Usually I don't do that, but I'm trying to switch it up a little bit.
Yeah, she did Long Legs too. That was a great
really
movie. The
Hey,
twist.
Tamika, will you be watching? Oh, don't forget, Tamika. Are we going to be doing What to Watch in August?
Oh yes.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I seen Torian on. I don't know why I thought they was the same people.
But tomorrow on my channel, I'm gonna be talking about the real face of the smash and grabs. I'm sure y'all heard about those smash and grabs. Well, if y'all look at the thumbnail, you can already tell who I'm gonna be talking about because we're gonna put this to rest. Because they like to say that it's us, but it ain't us. I'm telling you that right now. So that's what I'll be talking about tomorrow.
Okay. And check out his channel for some good content. He talks a lot about the news, what's going on, like, you know, all of the things, current events, past and present.
And shout out to Moochie because she's been on my channel a couple times. She was up there yesterday.
Oh yeah.
And by the way, Moochie, I think you about to start building. I think you about to start building a base over there because someone in the chat said I like the sound of her voice.
Exactly. Jay said he subscribed to everybody already. Okay.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
OT, what you got?
I'm on vacation till Power come back on. So when's that? September.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, check out his channel. Check out his past content. Ray, are you getting that channel together?
No, it's gonna be a bit of a while.
Okay. All right, yeah, y'all. Okay, DeMarcus. Yes, Tulsa King, y'all. There are some good shows. Hopefully, we'll be able to. I don't know if we're going to cover them weekly or if we're just going to do like peek in like when they have really good episodes or something. But we got the Emperor of Ocean Park. Is that what that was?
Yeah, that's so good. I just watched the latest episode.
That's the one we trying to coordinate when we gonna do it.
Right.
So we was talking about that and also Presumed Innocence. So we trying to coordinate the schedule so we could come on and talk about it.
Okay.
So.
And also next month, Bel Air season 3 come back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it's lit. I love that show. We need that show, man. That show needs to be on TV, man.
And I said they got the OG. They bring the OG Jeffrey back up in there.
Oh.
So I wonder what role he gonna play.
Right. Yeah.
I heard they're supposed to do the same thing with Martin. What they doing?
Yeah, I heard they doing the same thing with Martin.
No, I'll be skeptical, but when y'all do a good job, I'm gonna give y'all credit.
Exactly.
So they doing that with Martin. They supposed to did it with Fraser too, which I thought that would have been good too, because Fraser was my show.
Yeah, Fraser was good.
And Reasonable Doubt is coming back as well, y'all.
Yeah, we did that last season.
And also before we get out of here, we gotta say R.I.P. to Erica Ash. She was the actress. She was the actress that played on that show, Survivor's Remorse. At least that's where I first saw her at. I loved Survivor's Remorse when it was on television. But
she was also in the Real Husbands of Hollywood too.
Yeah, she was only 46.
Yeah.
Yeah, she definitely. She passed away from a long battle with cancer, you guys. So yes, that is my page on Facebook where I just do my movie reviews. I do commentary on usually just the film industry, film, TV, and film. The entertainers and the actors and all of the stuff. Covered trailers and all that good stuff. But yeah, so North Go Reviews is what I do on Facebook. It's like a little blog page. So check it out if you have time. Like it, follow it, and all that good stuff. So yeah, rest in peace to her. And we are going to go ahead and get on out of here. On that note, y'all, we'll see you next week. And next week, y'all, we aren't doing this on Monday. We're doing the live on Sunday night. So join us like 30 minutes prior to.
Oh, I'm definitely coming for that one.
We're watching it together, okay? So yes.
So we know pregame. We're just going jumping straight into the watch party,
right?
Okay.
And maybe let's do the trailer tomorrow.
Okay.
Let's do the trailer tomorrow. Okay. So I'll put the link for anybody that can join and the time for the trailer, the season 8 trailer. And we will see you guys later. Bye. Bye.
All right.